The 10 Best Art History Textbooks. As an academic field, art history has developed to include theoretical discussions not only about aesthetics, but also the social and political context surrounding the work. Whether you're looking for a comprehensive survey of creativity throughout human history, or a more in-depth look at one particular area, this list includes volumes of various scopes, global regions, and levels of difficulty. The list starts from a world history, for those who want to supplement their course readings or simply learn more for fun. A world history, around $6, is a concise overview intended for a popular audience. The 900 illustrations packed into this pocket-sized volume are nice, but hard to appreciate due to their small size. Presented in chronological order, great as a brief guide or refresher, but heavy focus on European works. Check out link in description to buy this product from Amazon. Ninth one is the Annotated Mona Lisa, for both students and hobbyists alike. The Annotated Mona Lisa, around $28, is a crash course in visual studies surveying time in the globe. Through concise summaries and helpful text boxes, this volume demystifies pieces from the prehistoric ages to contemporary installation works. Is an updated 3rd edition. Over 300 illustrations, but content is not very diverse. You shouldn't miss this product's review. Jansen's History, Volume 1, although focuses mainly on Europe and the Western canon. This reissued 8th edition of Jansen's History, Volume 1, about $400, is written with an interesting angle. It concentrates on the importance of the artist's role in society, as well as the method by which pieces were made. Language is particularly eloquent, contributed to by many authors, but does not cover some world regions. Well, here is the 7th one. Ways of Seeing, based on a BBC TV show of the same name. Ways of Seeing, APPX, $6, is an essential volume for any student of aesthetics. John Berger introduces relatively complex ideas and critiques of how Western culture views media in a fluid, accessible way, including one purely visual essay, influenced by Walter Benjamin, focuses on theory, but images are black and white. You should look into this product. It was surely well marketed. 19th Century, intended for college students dabbling or majoring in the subject. 19th Century, APPX, $103, delves into painting, sculpture, and photography during that period. Those looking to develop an up-to-date critical imagination and an appreciation of canonized works will also enjoy it. Images in color and black and white, explores complex theory and ideas, but 4th edition has revised chapters. Now we will show you the 5th product in the list, Art in China. For a solid overview of the largest Asian country's tradition, Art in China, APPX, $18, covers the development of its visual culture over the past 5,000 years, encompassing early religious pieces as well as contemporary media works. This is a great introduction to the region. Writing is engaging and accessible. Many different types of work, but over 100 illustrations. Customers are king, and according to them one should buy this one. Marilyn Stokestad and Michael W. Cawthron, now in its 6th edition. This global survey of visual culture by Marilyn Stokestad and Michael W. Cawthron, APPX, $211, is updated to reflect developments in research, classroom technology, and perspectives on the canon. With color images, it will inspire anyone to appreciate the subject. Written in an accessible tone, covers prehistoric and modern works, but excellent introduction to the field. If you want cost-efficient, this new one is for you. Art in Africa, intended for Western audiences. Art in Africa, around $235. Critiques and rethinks the colonial frameworks within which objects from the continent have historically been studied and seen. Uniquely, it also discusses contemporary works in the context of a global aesthetic conversation. surveys ancient and modern pieces. Fresh approach to the topic, but provides an indigenous perspective. According to reviews, the second best product is H. Arneson and Elizabeth C. Mansfield, covering both aesthetic trends and the social conditions that inspired them. This overview of modern works by H. Arneson and Elizabeth C. Mansfield, APPX, $139, is a great source for freshmen and graduate students alike. Plus, it's inclusive of pieces by women and people of color. Discusses architecture as well. Images are very high quality, but challenging and in-depth analyses. Now here is our best of best the King product. Gardeners Through the Ages, first published in the 1920s and now in its 14th edition. Gardeners Through the Ages, about $92, is a thorough resource on global visual culture throughout history. Unique components include a scale that shows the real size of each piece, and summaries at the end of each chapter, updated by a seasoned professor. Goes beyond the Western canon, but begins with the Stone Age.